meet Cancer's sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all you Cancers, starting today, the 31st of May, 2023. We are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube is the lovely Honeypaw, and on Twitch is the lovely Diane. Thank you so much, moderators. And thank you, Cancers and friends of Cancers, for joining us for this 2-week reading. If you're watching this on a replay on YouTube and you don't want to watch me shuffle in a couple of seconds here, just use the whatever those things are, those bookmarks to get timestamps. That's what they're called, to get right to the reading. I'm reading with this limited edition Tarot of Marseille. This is out of print, but there's a version of the same deck on different cardstock that I've put in the video description if you want to purchase it. And this verbena is by Monotheme. It's such a gorgeous van, and I've also put that in the video description of this video on my YouTube channel, and that's what I've used to purify the space today, and it's just lovely. All right, so like I said, this is a 2-week reading for all you Cancers. Goes out to a lot of Cancers, so if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you personally, just disregard it because it may not be meant for you. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your other signs, or remember that we also have a general reading for all signs each and every day except for Monday. You can find all the replays for those readings very easily on my website at ariels-corner.com, Ariel's Corner with a hyphen.com. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure that you follow us on Twitch. You can also watch on Twitch without any ads by subscribing to us on Twitch. We have a shop, and that's at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. It's an affiliate store, so we list all the decks that I currently read with that are in print, and then the ones that aren't in print aren't in there. But we make a small commission off of each and every sale, so we appreciate your support. Mostly what we appreciate is that you're here watching me try to shuffle. Cancer, we just really appreciate it that you're here, and I'm going to do my best to give you the most accurate reading that I can. Now, we have had audio issues for the past couple of days. I thought I had them fixed, but we had some more earlier. So if that happens, please bear with me. Be patient. I will do my best to make sure that you get your full reading today. All right, let's cut this into a nice clean with a nice clean cut for all of you gorgeous, beautiful, fabulous, and amazing Cancers. Right here, right now. We've got this 9 of Wands. We've got this Magician, and we've got this Ace of Swords. You're on your way to victory, but you'll get there faster if you just be yourself. It's really important, Cancer, that you don't try to worry so much about what other people think of you. Don't try to pull one over on people. I know that's not what we think we're doing when we're putting our quote best face forward. I'm not saying be rude or something, but a lot of times we give people the version of ourselves that we think that they're going to like most. And what that does is it puts a lot of strain and stress on our nervous systems, and we start to get overly stressed, and we get tired, we get fatigued. And you can avoid the tiredness and the fatigue by just letting yourself off the hook and just like, this is who I am, this is me, and like me or don't like me. And the other thing, Cancer, is you don't have to show everybody every part of you. Everybody's not, it's not being necessarily dishonest to keep parts of yourself private. You can do that. You can keep a lot about your life private. That's not being dishonest. That's being private. There's a big difference. You don't have to show everybody what you think that they want, and you don't have to show everybody everything inside of you either. You have the right to be as private as you want to be without trying to kind of manage people's perceptions of you. Let them think whatever they want. I know that's easy for me to say, but when you can adopt that, it's going to liberate you. Something just happened to me the other day. Actually, it happened to me this morning, where somebody wanted me to do something and I didn't want to do it. And I started to write out this whole text about explaining why I couldn't do it and justifying my position. And then I went, wait a minute. And then I erased all of that and I said, I'm not available. And I just left it at that. And that's kind of where you need to be, is letting yourself off the hook. You owe everybody an explanation about you. You don't have to make excuses for cancer. Cancer's perfect the way cancer is. You're perfect just the way you are. Infinite intelligence thinks you're fabulous. So that's all that matters. And if somebody else doesn't think you're fabulous, next, right? And you're getting that. You're getting that. You're getting into that victorious place where you aren't beholden to anybody else. Your opinion of yourself, your happiness, your satisfaction in life is no longer bound up with you feeling approved of by other people. And that's a big deal. That's a huge deal when you get there. That's not a small feat. But notice how much more energy you have. This Nine of Wands is always being tired, always being fatigued. It's probably what you've been feeling, right? Feeling overworked. Well, part of that is that it takes so much energy to manage people's perceptions of you. And you know what? It doesn't even work. Even when we try to do it, it doesn't even work anyway. So it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And you know this. You're already doing great. You're already making, you are already getting clear on this, because otherwise you wouldn't be heading toward this victory. And this victory is going to be massive. And it's going to look so different for each of you. It's going to be massive. There's nothing like an Ace of Swords. It's like 100% victory. It's like it's Cancer's turn. You know, it's your day. Your 2 weeks, actually. So we've got this 10 of Cups. Isn't that beautiful? This 6 of Coins, which is also beautiful. And whoa, a 10 of Coins. 2 10s and a 6. You definitely don't owe anybody an explanation. You don't. You don't owe anybody anything. All the good that's coming to you might be coming through people, but it's not coming from people. It's coming from Spirit. Because why? Because you deserve it. All the good that's coming to you is coming to you because you deserve it, not because you're beholden to other people. Even though it looks like it's coming, maybe your money is coming through a client, coming through a boss, coming through a job. And you want to honor those things and respect them. But at the same time, you want to recognize that the reason why you're getting the money, you're getting this happiness, all of these wonderful things are happening is because of Spirit, because of who you are, right? It's coming from you ultimately. So it's an indication here that you don't want to let other people have your power, because even though it may look like it's them, it's not them. It's not them. You want to honor them, you want to love them, you want to respect them, absolutely. But you don't want to give them the credit for your success. They're not the credit for your success. They may have helped you. They deserve your gratitude. They may be a huge part of why things are working out for you, but it's still you. And this is your self-esteem right here. And this self-esteem is starting to really get the kindling under it. And it's going to really burn up into this glorious flame where it just is all encompassing. And it's not egotistical type of self-esteem, that this Ace of Swords. It's just understanding that you didn't create yourself. Infinite intelligence created yourself. And infinite intelligence didn't make a mistake with you. Infinite intelligence didn't goof with you, right? Infinite intelligence does not make junk. And that includes Cancer. Especially right now, that includes Cancer, because this is a Cancer reading. This is all about Cancer. This is all about you. And your self-worth is not wrapped up in what other people think of you, and it's not really even ultimately wrapped up in what you think of yourself. But if you can't accept the truth of who you are as you are created by infinite intelligence, then you're missing out. So when you have the self-esteem that's being indicated by this reading is starting to be kindled, you want to say yes to that. It's not egotistical. It's the opposite. Egotism is a response to feeling bad about oneself. if you really do feel good about yourself, you're not egotistical. So I don't want you to get the wrong idea that you're just going to be like me. No, not at all. But it is me in a positive way, in that look at how wonderful my life is. Look at all of the wonderful things that are happening through me because of who I am. And all of my individual unique talents that nobody else can do but me. When you can start feeling that way, then you start seeing other people that way, because you no longer look at them as being somebody that you need to have approval from. So you can just see them for who they are. And when you see them for who they are, they're amazing too, even if they don't see it themselves. They're unbelievably amazing. But you can see that because you see that in yourself. So that's true self-esteem, and that's where you're headed for. Now, the Six of Coins is all about miracles, and it's a financial miracle that's happening for many of you, or a health miracle. Now, all a miracle means isn't, I don't deserve it, but for some reason, infinite intelligence has graced me with this undeserving turnaround of events. That's not a miracle. A miracle is you being able to see things even momentarily in a different way. And the way that you do that is by asking infinite intelligence to show you its vision for you. So if it's a financial thing, infinite intelligence, I want you to show me the truth that you see about my money. If it's your health, infinite intelligence, I want you to show me the truth about my health that you see for me. And when you do that, remember that thought is creative. And what we see in the world is a projection of thought forms. When you're allowing infinite intelligence's thought forms to take over your ego thought forms, everything changes because you're starting to see it from another point of view. So the manifestations change. So to the uninitiated eye, it seems like that was a miracle. That was an intervention. That's so unusual. But from Spirit's point of view, that's not unusual at all. It's how it's supposed to be. It's more like Spirit is saying, thank you for letting us show you how. Thank you for letting us show you a different way of seeing things so that things can work out for you. That makes everything better for the whole world. So infinite intelligence is very grateful to you for allowing the miracles to come through. So saying yes to the miracles is a very important thing today, and recognizing that these two tens here, these are happily ever after cards, both financially and in all ways, that you get some very, very powerful tens here. Remember that when you put a 10, when you add a 1 and a 0 together, you get a 1. So remind yourself when good things start to happen, don't say, oh, that happened. Say, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, and there's so much more where that came from. Keep that attitude in mind. Keep yourself open and receptive to infinite intelligence's vision for you, rather than worrying about what other people think. Then you're going to notice that you stop being fatigued, and you have unbounded, unlimited energy and victory after victory after victory. And this is just, like I said, it's just the beginning. So just get set, get ready. This is an amazing 2 weeks, as long as you get out of your head and stop worrying about trying to perform for other people. You don't need to perform for other people. Now's the time to allow infinite intelligence to show you how good it can be. All right, you're going to do great. What a wonderful reading. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators. Today we had Honeypaw and Diane, and we will see you in another couple weeks, Cancer. Blessed be.